Have you ever wondered why high income earners can still feel broke? It's not the income, it's the habits. High income doesn't guarantee wealth. In fact, many people who make six figures and more are still making the same mistakes like everyone else. If you don't have a system that can help you manage your finances, then you're not going to be financially independent or even financially secure. I approach money like a process. I'm a certified process and planning manager, and I treat my money like a process. I apply the same principles to my personal finances. Whether you make 50K or 500K per year, if you don't have a system, then it's not even gonna matter. We'll be reviewing 5 mistakes that high income earners make that are keeping them far from building wealth. Mistake number 1: lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep means whenever you make more money, instead of increasing your investments or savings, you are actually increasing your spending. So if you had to go out every 2 weeks to enjoy a good dinner with your partner, now you feel like, okay, I make more money, I should be doing this twice a week instead. So instead of saving the difference from whatever increase you have gotten, you are actually increasing your spending, and that is not helping you at all in achieving your wealth. Another example, you buy clothes whenever you need. You feel like, okay, I need a pair of jeans, I'm gonna buy them now. You buy from generic brands, but now that you make more money, you feel like you are entitled to wear more expensive clothes, you are entitled to wear and buy more clothes, and you are chasing brands. Instead of just using your car that you have been using for 5 years, you feel like you are more deserving of a more luxurious car, so you do upgrade that. By upgrading your lifestyle all the time, no matter how much you're making, you are not gonna have any money left for building wealth because everything has been consumed. 45% of Canadians admit to spending more after they got a raise. And in the US, the average household expense rise almost dollar for dollar. Which brings me to mistake number 2: living for today and not thinking about tomorrow. I'm not saying you should be saving every penny you get and not splurge every now and then and not feel like you deserve to treat yourself. That's not what I mean. It's all about balance. I'm not preaching for frugal living in the sense that you should never spend money on things that make you happy. I'm actually saying the opposite. You should think about the future so you can live a happy and comfortable life. But in order for you to do that, you should definitely have a system in mind. So yeah, feel free to spend a little bit of your raise on yourself, treat yourself to something, give yourself a gift, but it should stop there. You should have some money saved up and even more thinking about your investments. But at least you should be investing in your retirement pension plans or in a tax-free saving account through a broker or through your company benefits package. And we should not forget the power of an emergency fund. So call it however you would like to call it, emergency fund, necessary expense savings, whatever you are comfortable with, but you should definitely have some savings. And this is not just for your necessary day-to-day grocery bills, etc. But if ever you need to spend anything, like something in your car broke down, you don't have to feel like, oh my god, how am I gonna afford this? You should be able to navigate these crises without putting yourself in debt or increasing your debt exposure, so you are actually feeling like you have some safety. That safety is very important. We definitely underestimate how having some money in the bank saved up for a rainy day, not necessarily something bad happens, but yeah, you can actually spend and save for something that you need to buy and you don't feel like, oh my god, I need to be in debt for this. Mistake number 3. We already talked about it briefly, but definitely the fact that you increase your spending and not increase your investment rate. For someone who's making 60K per year and they are investing $200 each month, now they got a promotion, they are making 90,000K per year, but they are still saving the exact same amount per month. Yes, that's good, but you should be doing more. And of course, you should have already saved up for an emergency fund, so you do have some cushion, and then you think about, what am I going to do with the rest? And you shouldn't just keep on upgrading. You upgrade your rental, you upgrade your car. That money that you had from your promotion, as if it didn't even happen. it evaporated. Especially if you actually buy a car that you're paying for. And I know that this is a topic for another day, and I will definitely make a video about it, so stay tuned for that. But paying more for your car payments, that will definitely increase your monthly expenses, and therefore you don't have any room left for your investments. Every raise, you should be upping your savings and investments rate. Gotta pay increase? Awesome, fantastic, happy for you. But you should definitely be increasing your saving and investment percentage. Otherwise, as if it never happened. Mistake number 4. Buying luxuries that lose value over time. We already talked about it. It's amazing when you feel like you are deserving of something and you want to treat yourself. But you should also have something in your mind that is thinking about 2 things: assets, liabilities. Am I buying an asset or am I buying a liability? Buying a BMW is not an asset, it is a liability. Cars will lose their value 20 to 30% in the first couple of years after you bought them. If something is losing value, then it's not an asset. Putting your money in stock exchange or having a rental property or something that is driving you money, that is an asset because it is growing in value. So when you are actually making more money, but instead of increasing your assets, you are increasing your liabilities and you're paying more for your liabilities, then you're not making any money, as if nothing has happened. So feel free to treat yourself, but you should always have a balanced approach. Always ask yourself that question: can I take a hit? Yes, sometimes you make a purchase that is not necessarily a wise financial decision, but you can afford it. You feel like, you know what, I have been investing enough, I have enough savings in my bank account, and I would like to treat myself for this one. And you buy it, but you made a conscious decision knowing that you have not sacrificed your future in the process. There is a study by Cornell University that show luxury purchases create a short-term happiness boost, but quickly become the new normal. So again, as if it never happened. Mistake number 5. Trying to out-earn bad money habits. This is all linked. All of these mistakes are linked together. And for you to be able to increase your lifestyle creep, not increase your savings, not increasing your investment rate, you feel like, oh my God, I'm increasing my spendings. Instead of reducing your spendings, you're thinking, I should be making more money. And that's great. I mean, who doesn't? But instead of wanting to make more money for the right reasons, to live a more comfortable life, to have a sound financial future, to retire early if you'd like to, but you are making more money to afford the new luxuries that you have. And this won't stop there. It's a vicious circle. You make more money. What made you happy before is not gonna make you happy now. So what happens is you become stuff rich, but money poor. Yes, if you make more money, that's great, but are you even gonna afford it? You are upgrading your lifestyle with every pay increase, and therefore no wealth will be visible unless we're talking about stuff. Then you have a lot of stuff, but your bank account doesn't agree with you. I'm gonna share with you a stat so you can think about what we have been talking about, maybe regulate what's happening in your mind. Happiness does plateau after a certain income level. Your first $100, you're, oh my God, this is amazing. Then you make 150, then you make 200, then you make 300. This is amazing. You are making more money, but the happiness is not proportional to the level of money increase that you're getting. After a certain level, that happiness will plateau. But the stress that will come out of bad money management or bad financial habits will not disappear. So the happiness will plateau, but the stress will be increasing. And that is not definitely the equation that we would like to have. Now, to sum up, high income gives you a lot of potential, but it's not a guarantee. Avoid these 5 mistakes and you'll turn earning power into lasting wealth. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe and feel free to check my other videos.